As calls for change grow louder around the country, the next step is figuring out how to move forward. Marcus Allen is the CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters Independence Region in Philadelphia. Welcome, Marcus.
Thank you, Erin.
You know, Big Brothers Big Sisters does so much in the community. Talk about the role your organization can play during this time, this pivotal time that we find ourselves in right now.
Yeah, I think a lot of the conversation I've been hearing has really been focused around the adults in the room, and I think we haven't taken enough time to see how all of this is impacting our kids. Our kids are now seeing a global pandemic take place, and then they're seeing the social unrest and the death of George Floyd and so many others. I think it's important that we remember that we need to be there for our kids. Even some of the language that we're using, Erin, many times we talk about social distancing, and at this moment, that's the last thing we want for our kid, to be socially distant from our kids. We want to be physically distant to keep them safe, but we want to keep them in a social, virtual embrace, because right now our kids are dealing with so much.
Right.
And so when we last talked, we talked about maybe what are some things that we could look at in this moment that would help our kids, and a couple of those are we could reform childhood education, early childhood education. I think that right now where a child starts is highly correlated with where they finish. I think we also need to look at the fact that many of our Black and brown kids are having disproportionate contact with the juvenile justice system. And so as we think about police reform, we also need to take that down a level and look at what's happening with our kids at the juvenile justice level as well, because we know that the school to prison pipeline is real.
Yeah.
And while we're at it, we need to take a look at the quality education that our kids are getting in Philadelphia compared the lack of a quality education our kids in Philadelphia are getting compared to those who are in the suburbs and who are from wealthier districts.
So much to keep in mind, and we thank you for the work that you guys are doing every day. You are putting in the work, working with these kids day in and day out. Marcus Allen from Big Brothers Big Sisters Independence Region, thank you so much.
Erin, thank you for having me on again.